Hello everyone, PhD Owner here, bringing you a review on the movie Spider-Man No Way Home. After the astounding success of my last review, and the numerous emails from IMDb, IGN, and Disney themselves, I finally caved in and decided to make this video. I thought I would share my thoughts and experiences while watching this movie, all while giving you a short summary of it. So without further ado, here is the video. Number 15. The beginning. The movie starts where we left off in Spider-Man 2 with Peter Parker fighting the Rhino. Oh wait, this is the wrong script. Jerry, you mislabeling bastard! What I meant to say was the movie starts off on the dot where we left off in Spider-Man 2 with Spider-Man's identity being shown to the world. Or at least New York. They never did specify. Then Peter swings off back to his house with MJ. And when they get there, shit gets weird and they have like a 15-minute sex scene. And then MJ dies from Peter's radioactive semen. I don't know how this movie got a PG rating. We fast forward through a couple of months in the movie and see Peter grieving the death of MJ, finishing school, and applying for MIT. He doesn't get accepted because he's Spider-Man and decides to go visit Doctor Strange to see if he can get some help. So he asks Doctor Strange to bring back MJ, and he does, and asks him to cast a spell so he can apply for MIT. Peter fucks up the spell, and Strange's magic goo goes throughout the multiverse. And I don't know if this movie was 4D or something, but I swear the whole of the theater was covered in said goo. Strange then points out that he could have just called MIT and sorted things out. Peter goes and sorts out the problem and fights Alfred Molina for some reason. I don't know, he's just in the movie now. Strange teleports Peter to his basement, and let me tell you, you should never go into a wizard's basement. I accidentally ended up in a wizard's basement once, and woof, my kidneys were never the same after that. So Peter then goes out to play Pokemon Go, and he catches a black Pikachu and a sanity gas because he was jealous that Doctor Strange had a Sceptile and an Octillery. And then we're about halfway through the movie, and for some reason everyone in the theater freezes and this weird JPEG shows up on the screen. Then 8 guys in black cloaks enter with an 8-legged goat, which they cut open and use its blood to make an 8-sided star on the ground surrounded by some weird symbols. Everyone except me was still frozen, and the guys started doing some weird chant. I'm gonna try my best to repeat what they said, but excuse my Arabic.
Hello, son of a here in the door was the nursery hymns and lab ones who know what's their whole dog or helps the air.
You know, I don't want to interrupt them because this performance was just amazing. John Watts really did outdo himself on this one. So then time goes back to normal and everyone in the theater starts moving again and the guys disappear. Oh, and I guess the movie was still going while the JPEG was on screen because a bunch of stuff happened while the guys were doing their thing. Peter is now carrying the bad guys with the problems, but then they rebel and start fucking shit up, and then Uncle May dies and says the line that is now synonymous with the Spider-Man franchise. Well, the Great Power Thing and Spider-Man dating Elsa or some shit. Every day we stray further from God. Alright, now we get to the good part of the movie where we get to see all the other Spider-Men. We got your classics like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, which I thought was kind of fucked up since May died not 10 minutes ago. Remember that? Because it happened. And then shit really starts to hit the fan when baby Spider-Man shows up and he's all like, I don't know why I'm here. I'm just a baby. My prefrontal cortex hasn't even developed yet. How am I even speaking right now? So then all the Spider-Men have a heartfelt moment where they just talk and tell each other about themselves. And during this scene, I think Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire misread the script and read over the sex scene that happened earlier because shit gets awkwardly sexual and I don't know why they left it in the movie. So then all the spiders fight the bad guys and win the day, but not before telling Strange to cast that spell to make everyone forget him so he can save the world because the multiverse is collapsing or something. And then the movie ends with Peter getting ready for college and a nod to the PS4 game. I'm not crying, you're crying. So overall, I give this movie a 9 out of 10, except not because they didn't put Big Wheel or The Wall in, so 2 out of 10.